If you were starting your own business, let's say 10 years ago, what would have stuck out to you the most and say, hey, that would have been really, really helpful?
I had a few things I thought were really helpful. One of the things I thought was really interesting in there was having the humility as a leader to recognize that the problem is you, right? The limitation is you, the leader. And I think that's particularly helpful because I've worked with a lot of clients who either one, don't realize that, or by the time they realize it, it's too late. Consistently, a common theme for those who are in that CEO seat is it's a lonely seat. It's a very lonely seat. It's a hard seat. And there's reasons why. I can't tell you how many problems I've found in organizations. This goes churches, nonprofits, for-profits, doesn't matter. When you sense a problem in an organization and you start not digging in on the problem, but you sort of start trying to feel out the tracer through where's this coming from? Almost always it's the seat. 98% of the time. Something. It could be indirect, but you can follow it all the way to that CEO seat or a CEO decision that has legacy reverberations that they didn't see coming. All the time. I mean, I could give you example after example. So I thought that was probably the most interesting one, in just the sense that the sooner you recognize that you're the problem, and the sooner you recognize that the more you invest in your own ability to overcome your own deficiencies, the sooner you're going to. So that's where the investment's worth it in terms of a coach or training or the EntreLeadership Conference or a number of other things, or books, reading books.
Because you can only lead people as high as you are. So let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 4 leader or a 5 leader. It doesn't even matter where you're at. You can only lead people up to your personal level.
Yeah.
Now, what's hard is you might have a great business idea and you grow it, and it's going to work up to the level that you have that idea. But then you come to a point where I need to scale. I need to get a little bit higher. Well, how do you do that if you're the top? You're the top dog in your organization, or if you learned all that you can from those around you.
Right. No, and that's where, he gives a lot of tips around time management and training, and there's a bunch of ways he sort of has you work through that. But I think that most organizations are sort of stuck at the top capacity of their particular leader.